hi. I just started you. I'm sorry. They should match.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make 2 different pots. Sorry. So sorry.
Why not just mix them together?
Sometimes different noodles can cook at different rates.
Forget what I said. Wait, you're podcasting?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then.
So today was a fabulous day. This is the yarn closet from St. David, Arizona. And Dad took Prue out. And so I have had a mother-son movie day. It's been very fun. And I thought I'd pop on real quickly and give you an update. So I went into Tucson a few times since the last podcast. Stop touching the cats.
I wasn't.
Okay, then just stop.
They were just doing that, and
Good.
then Tiger went to the ball, and then Angel scratched him.
Okay.
I swear that cat will not rub
I don't really like the whole thing. So I'm legally blind. Everybody remembers that. So this is hard for me to judge. I hope it's good for you. So we went to Tucson. Nobody here noticed. One day with a girlfriend, she had a doctor appointment. And I get a very expensive haircut. I mean, I loved the guy. But see this? I wanted him just to cut it off at the shortest level. I mean, I had it short before. And then make it a little bit lighter on the bottom. Here's the problem though. It absolutely feels in the back like it's not light enough, and like the underside is actually longer than the top side. See that? Can you see that? I can feel that. So I get these chunks that I can feel pulling down further than the rest. I so want to just start cutting them because it really bugs me. Really bugs me. Because it just feels heavy back here still. Not happy. So here's the lesson. Just go to the cheap lady in your own tiny little community, and at least she'll do what you ask, even if it's not the fancy way to cut it. That bugs me. But, I mean, you know, it's a little bit lighter in this part, a little bit. And then I have a new hairdryer curling iron coming. I think it comes on Tuesday. So this isn't really styled of any way. Not like I style it. I use the hairdrying curler to just kind of get the ends to go under. It just really bugs me that this stuff here is still here. So I'm going to try to just deal with it for another few months, and then, you know, try to hold off, like another 4 months, and then get another cut. And then maybe the all one length will be at this length currently, because I can pull it back, and then it would be perfect. But for now, it at least feels a little bit better than it did. This really bugs me. I totally feel like this chunk here is longer. See? I mean, the underside should not be the longer side, right? Yeah, and it still feels heavy back there. Did you just say mom?
No.
Okay. Pray that Prue's skin stands up to being out in the desert today. I appreciate the views, and if you'd like, subscribe. Go over to Patreon, check us out. You can do that for free, and you can follow for free. Lots of downloads. So I wanted to show you because I had some yarny accomplishments those driving days. Look. Yeah, this is for a little bit bigger head. I wasn't sure. And this one, hold on. I just did for a friend. I did it slightly smaller because that was a bit big. And then longer because she wanted it more slouchy, whereas like my husband and people like beanie styles. 6 millimeter. I'm pretty sure I got off in my crown decreases. I don't know how, but I tend to not go down to double points, and I probably should, or maybe go into a longer needle so I've got more magic loop happening. But here. Let me just put this back in my handy dandy. This is a little cotton wool yarn that I just had some. So I keep it on here with see, that's where it's from. With the scissors and a little yarn needle in there, and it's just helpful when I need an extra little bit to put in for holding sleeves or whatever. Now it's got to be washed, and then it would be, I think, a little bit more slouchy. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. You know, and here's the deal. It gets cold here, so like it or lump it. You know? And see, this is the other thing. It works really well in that regard. Let's try the other one that way. Yep. So all I did is, you know how everybody likes like the sockhead hat and stuff, where with a smaller needle you're in fingering weight and you do a folded brim? This is 2 strands of a heavy sport, and I worked for about 1.5 inches. Then I did a row of pearls so it folds more easily, and I matched my number of rows, and then just with the needle I went around and I picked up a loop from the end and bound them off together in that whole row, and then I just kept knitting. I like that because I like that extra little bit of warmth over your ears, because glasses wearers, sometimes the glasses get cold. Geez, look at that old white thinning chunks. So I've managed to do 2 hats in this last week. This did much better, I think. This is just a dark spot. What other news do I have? I don't have a lot of news. That's the news. So should I trim the little bits in the back that feel longer to me, or just not? You tell me, because I mean, I totally feel like there's something back here that's longer. Good God. And yeah, it just feels longer. I don't like that. That's not right. Or is there some kind of term I need in this bob realm that I need to say when I go? What else? Is the supply chain ever going to come back? Does somebody know? I've been looking for articles about it. Does somebody know? See, here it is. What do you think? I mean, should I trim a little bit? Is there something wonky back here? The next thing I'm going to try to do is combine these 2 together. So we've got a woolly wool and a sock yarn. And this is actually, yep, that's a pure 100% wool. It's from Briggs & Little. It's a sport weight, which is Maritime Family Fiber cells. And I think it's closer to fingering. And this is a sock with some nylon. So I'm gonna mix these 2 together. in hopes of creating a sturdier sock slipper, because I am now just, I don't know, that's maybe not going to look good. It's going to look just kind of weirdly marled. All right, I might have to trade this out for something else. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just trying to do fast things these days and feel some accomplishment, because God only knows what's going to happen in the next few months. Hope you're having a good time. Look with your heart first, not your eyes. And honestly, give me some feedback on this thing. What is this thing?